And we'd also like to present our class commencement speaker, Elaine.
Good afternoon, friends, family, teachers, and faculty members. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Elaine Tran, and it is my pleasure to speak on behalf of the class of 2018. So I asked my fellow graduates what they wanted from this speech, how they wanted to be inspired, and it really came down to two pieces. 1, try to be funny, and 2, don't make it too long. Well, I know I can at least fulfill the second rule for you guys, so let's get started. We're here today to celebrate not just how we survived 8 academic semesters, but how we've all grown physically and mentally the past 4 years. I know I've come a long way. Freshman year, I'd wake up every morning and put on a skirt and some cute shoes. Of course, the outfit wouldn't be complete without my ID around my neck. This past semester, though, I pretty much only wore sweats and activewear. I was less focused on my appearance and more so on my work as I simultaneously battled the worst case of senioritis. I counted down the days until graduation, and motivation sucked dry. 50 days, 20, 10, 5, and here we are, 0 days until graduation. And for the first time, I can't help but think how crazy it is that we've spent over 700 days in the same building and that today may be the last. So I decided to do some personal reflection, disregarding the how to write a good commencement speech articles that have infiltrated my browsing history. I decided to talk about 3 things my time at Niles West taught me. That is, outside of titrations, poetry, derivatives, and whatever Adam Norris said. The first thing Niles West taught me is to take advantage of opportunities and to just go for it. As a girl, I was always taught to play hard to get, but this past year, I basically poured my soul into impressing and asking out 10 guys. I got rejected by 7. Their names are MIT, Caltech, Princeton, Stanford, you get the idea. However, without taking my shot, I wouldn't have ended up being blessed with some of the best options for schools. Just by taking advantage of the array of opportunities at West, we've signed D1 athletes, competed internationally for robotics, and staged a walkout against gun violence. In fact, 93% of the seniors were involved in some club or sport at West, and we've collectively logged in about 19,000 hours of community service. Way to go. The second thing Niles West taught me is to appreciate diversity. Now, we know we can't get through a speech about Niles West without some mention of diversity. But the reason why it's so cliche is because we come to a school every day and are so used to sitting next to peers from so many different backgrounds. We often forget that the real world is not like that. What's more than our school looking like a college brochure with a strategically placed ethnically diverse group of students is the fact that Niles West is also so incredibly responsive to current issues. For example, in just the past few years, we've added so many student-run clubs and organized a brand new Stand Against Racism assembly. While I've mainly focused on racial diversity, I personally have come to appreciate diversity in thought. In an effort to better represent my class, I reached out to a handful of students and asked them to reflect on the past 4 years and tell me what Niles West taught them. Some of the responses included, opportunities are disguised as hard work. You determine your own success. Some knowledge, I wish I got a girlfriend though. And nothing, F word this, I'm out of this B word. As you can see, we are a very diverse school. But on a serious note, Niles West really taught me to not just pay attention to the people like myself, but to learn from the abundance of personalities, perspectives, and skill sets we have at West. To me, it is the diverse group of scholars here that makes the school pretty cool even on the worst days. Finally, Niles West taught me to embrace change. I've lost some friendships, but this only gave me the opportunity to meet new people. I've quit some of my activities, but this only opened the doors for me to focus on my love of computer science. I've learned that it's okay to be the right type of quitter if you're looking after yourself, and it's okay to change your goals. Hopefully, we can carry the same mindset to the 22 different states and 92 different colleges the class of 2018 will be heading off to. As I'm on the brink of breaking rule number 2, I'm going to end with a few thank yous. Parents, thanks for giving us great genes. Special shout out to my mom for making me a kale smoothie every morning, and to my dad for the constant mentorship. Teachers, thank you for being our fill-in parents. Some of you really got on my nerves, but many of you were truly some of the most inspiring people I have ever met. And like any child, we may not be able to fully appreciate the things you've done for us until later. Class of 2018, throughout the past 4 years, I felt really close to a lot of you. Maybe a little too close to some. To the couple that made out against my locker every day this year, you were too close. But I forgive you. And to all my fellow graduates, we may never see each other again, so best wishes to all of you guys on your future endeavors. Here's to becoming bigger, better, kinder, stronger, smarter, hotter, and everything else in between. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Niles West Class of 2018.